is Dating with Reptar, and I am Reptar. And if you don't follow me already on Instagram, I am a Reptar_Love Jones, R3PTAR_LOVEJONEZ. And we are on YouTube. Search, which is Dating with Reptar. And we are on Facebook at Dating with Reptar. Here. Hey, love. Please state your name, age, and occupation for the fans.
My name is Jerell, stock lead at Gap. I'm 30 years old.
Thaddeus. Work at FCA, and I'm 28.
Cameron Wallace, 28. Okay. Retail sales at Champs. Part-time stripper.
I'm here for it.
Make that money.
Tyre, 20 years old. I'm an electrician.
Kay, 31, teacher.
Teacher life.
Oh.
Come on, glasses looking all studious.
Sam, 26, FedEx driver.
Packages need to be delivered.
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay, another teacher in the room. Okay, heard it. Heard you, Susie girl. My name is Gianni. I am 29 now. I am a assistant program director in after school. Next question, your zodiac big three.
Gemini sun, Taurus moon, Leo rising.
Libra sun, Gemini moon, Pisces rising.
Aries sun, Capricorn moon, Virgo rising.
Cancer sun, Capricorn moon, Aquarius rising.
Libra sun, Leo moon, rising Gemini.
I'm going to say I said mine already.
I have the last one, but at least I know it's a Gemini rising. Location, I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Man.
From Connecticut.
Oh.
Yes. I love the hood of Connecticut. It's another fucking hood. That's all it is.
It depends which hood. Yeah. Which hood? That's the. Somebody said they're from Cleveland, but live. Oh, she said she's
That's
from
Susie.
Yeah. Oh, I'm from Cleveland, but I live in Georgia.
Oh.
Texas, born and raised.
Come on, Texas. We international, y'all, in the States.
That's domestic.
You know what I'm saying? What is your preferred system of choice? It doesn't have to be systems from the new millennia.
Still PlayStation.
All day, every day?
All day, every day.
That's 64.
You can leave.
All day, every day. Every last one of them.
I was definitely PlayStation 2 fanatic, but once I got into Xbox, everything changed.
Oh, Dreamcast. I forgot all about Dreamcast.
Caliber 2 on that was talking.
I forgot all about Dreamcast.
Nintendo 64.
Facts.
VR.
That is a classic.
VR,
I gotta
you
say
said?
VR though. I gotta go with my VR, my Oculus. Got to.
I hear you.
That shit transformed gaming for me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like 2D was dope, but being the shooter is a whole different feel. When you literally the drive in the shooter, but you virtual. Though.
I would say boof is hard because I loved my 360. Now, was I an Xbox person at first? No. I was a Nintendo 64 Game Boy Color girl.
Oh shit.
Walk with me here. I'm about to say walk with me here. Then I was introduced to PlayStation 2, just to fast forward. And at the same time, I was also introduced to Nintendo GameCube. And so those I feel PlayStation 2 and GameCube are like top tier list shit.
PS2, you're
64
right.
game in color was tied for second place. And
you're right. Fight for New York.
PlayStation 2 changed the game.
PS2 had Fight for New York.
Oh, and not only that, PlayStation 2 had what? Let's go. We could go Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, it had all three of them. It had all of those. And then with GameCube, that's when I got introduced to Super Smash. For other people, it was earlier, but that's how I got into it. Super Smash Melee.
If you want to get real technical, Marvel versus Capcom.
Exactly. Like a lot of my wrestling shit was Nintendo 64, but I was introduced more when I hit PlayStation.
And if you really want to get into your wrestling, SmackDown versus Raw.
Oh, 07 was the best game.
Nah,
Hands
08.
Nah,
down
here comes the pain.
for
I say
me.
here comes the pain.
Okay,
Bro.
here comes the pain is top tier, but 08 definitely was.
I didn't like. I tried. 07 was the because I like the manager thing. That what they have in 22 now. That shit is fire. I finally won. It took me about 200 weeks, but I made it.
I thought backyard wrestling was pretty good.
Backyard wrestling.
Backyard wrestling game. You
Sam,
was
sign
Oh,
off.
It was
my
fun.
man was
Damn,
literally
he's
like,
dead or
God.
alive. Fucking volleyball.
he's like we in the outback.
You know.
yeah,
So yeah, I would
lit.
say PlayStation, GameCube was like top tier. Then you give me Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color, because Nintendo 64, I was able to play Pokemon Station with my Pokemon Red in the back of the controller. I was going ham. Then for me it was 360. But once I touched 360, I haven't went back to anything else outside of Nintendo Switch. And I do have a PlayStation 4. So that's like my timeline in terms of choice. But I'll stick to my Xbox.
I just remember the top PlayStation game, PlayStation 2 game, and that we all know about it. God of War.
I didn't play it until PlayStation 4.
I thought you were gonna say that war.
World at War was the shit. World at War was the shit. Because that's what introduced zombies. That's how I met my nigga Zone. That's my homie. Shout out Zone.
I never played Call of Duty like that.
Call of
Oh,
Duty.
man.
I was a girly girl. I played the kiddie games. Thank you. And then as soon as the Kinect was live on my 360, you could not touch me in the dancing games. You cannot touch me. You still can't.
Yo, Mosh fucking.
I beat you. I beat you in Just Dance 5.
No, you won't. You will die. There's no way. You know. Nope.
You will die.
You will die. You will die. For someone that barely exercises, I'll make you panting. There's no way.
That
you will not whoop my ass. There's no way.
That sounds like a challenge.
I said what I said.
Another game
You
night.
see me and Just Dance. We can get it cracking. It is what it is. We can get it cracking. I really don't care.
I heard.
I think we need another game night.
Like this, it is what it is. Dance Central is my shit too. You want to come with Dance Central? I know the pop block and drop it. Stop playing. TLC is my shit. You can't come at me.
Don't get her started.
My Xbox just for the Connect, like
that's a fact. That boxing on the Connect was fire.
That's what I'm saying. I got the Connect. I got my PlayStation, and I'm about to hook up the Xbox. Shoot.
Just how that made you think.
My favorite video game system, first one would be PlayStation 3. Fucking finally being able to go ahead and play those PS2 games that was slightly scratched up, especially with the special edition PS3. Because one of the first launch ones, you was able to go ahead and emulate the PS2 and PS1 games. Ooh.
And that's when Spider-Man went nuts the first time.
Ooh. I mean, shit, I think that sold out because of fucking PS1 or PS2, but
PS3 was the first system that I had where I was actually able to play online.
Yeah.
Open your eyes, bro.
I remember that was my first multiplayer game, Killzone. Played that shit right after my brother. I got my ass whipped, but it was fun. But second would be Xbox One, being able to go ahead and revisit all the games that I had as a kid. What was the name of it? Time Splitters 2. You got
Metal Gear Solid was a lively one.
Metal Gear Solid's a great one.
Yeah, and all the Resident Evils, the early ones.
Oh no, I don't really like the fixed camera shit. Siphon filter with that super long fucking taser for no reason.
Not the taser.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that shit was mad fun.
Yeah, that's a fucking classic. That's a classic. Siphon filter, fucking classic.
What's another one? Def Jam Fight for New York.
Boy, Def Jam.
You know they're thinking about bringing that back, right?
They better.
Yeah.
Fucking
I'm
IP
thinking
that
about bringing
needs
that
to
back.
go back.
They've been doing that for the
Not
longest.
that icon shit. Don't bring back icon. Leave that shit where it was at.
Now they're gonna remaster icons.
I think they're remastering. Yeah, they were gonna remaster it.
No. They need to remaster Fight for New York.
Yes.
Not icon. Icon was fucking trash.
Not even with a
Fucking
remaster.
garbage. No, I wouldn't buy it.
He
I'll
sounds
buy
like a kid that wanted for Christmas. No.
Yes. That's exactly what I am. Exactly what I am.
There's another one, Dead to Rights. I don't know if anybody has ever played Dead to Rights. Let's see. I was revisiting Skate 3.
Oh yeah, Skate 3. Didn't it come back?
They trying to bring it back, I believe. Like, you know, Gears of War, all that good shit.
Yeah.
Gears of
Like,
War,
what
I
Gears
went through
of
it.
War?
Rona was a time for Gears of War and Borderlands. I'm telling you.
Nah, for real.
I'm
Shout
telling
out
you. I
to
did
that
all 5 in the
Game
summer. Shit was
Shout
fire.
out to Game Pass.
Nah,
Like-
but yeah, nah, like those games being letting you go ahead and it was just fucking great. Like those are the only two ones that I really like kind of like appreciate more than like the other ones, because it's just like, well, like I could go back to my nostalgia and I could just feel like, yo, son, like how shit was back in this day when I was playing this fucking level. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like every now and then, you know.
How important is it to find someone who is a gamer, and why?
It is very important. That way y'all can actually also have bonding time and connect. Whereas, you know, that way it's not like there's no disconnect. Even if y'all don't play the same game, y'all can actually game together.
I definitely
Yeah, that understanding makes a whole difference. Like not having to worry about hearing that. Oh, why you always on the game?
You're always on the game.
Mind your fucking business. You ain't paid for it. Leave me alone.
What if she did? What if she did?
The favorite line, it's just a game.
That
makeup
sends me to the wall every time.
Same game. Fuck you talking about? Don't get me started.
Makeup is the game.
Second of all, every time they say it's just a game, when anybody says it's just a game, I turn it off and I curse them out and I walk out and go home. Like damn, I go home. Like that's you can't tell me that. I'm sorry, you can't.
I just tell them that's loser talk right there.
Some people don't give in to the peer pressure though. That's not peer pressure for a lot of people.
I'll be like this: you want to hop on these sticks and get your ass mixed in Tekken,
and she's gonna say, "Them stick. The only stick I want is the one you working with. So let's go, get off the game." Like, hello.
After
Think like a woman for a hot second.
Tekken. After I bust your ass in Tekken. It's
cooler on the other end when it's someone that, I mean, I'm gonna say most to throw it out there. I'll take the it's not the most guys that you do meet are gamers, so for them it's like a plus when you know what the fuck they're talking about. At least if you don't play, the conversation alone is like, well, maybe you'll like this because you know you have knowledge about it. That brings up that kind of conversation in terms of, you know, oh, you might have heard about it, maybe you want to play it, or do you want to watch someone that plays it? That starts that's all speaks to the love language of quality time, if that's your love language. So that's still spending time with the person, as Jerell said. Well, he's over here for me, but that still speaks to that, because my highest language is quality time. So if you're ready to get on a game with me, that's like 3 hours spent on just looking at screens all day.
You never know, it might end the night off with a wonderful conversation.
Have me looking like Sailor Moon by the time I'm done. Anywho, so
I feel like it just mostly comes from understanding why they do it. It's just more of a de-stress than anything, or decompressing. It's not because like, oh, I want this to be my life, or I enjoy doing it. It's something that I just enjoy. I enjoy doing it. It's I play a lot of single player games, so a lot of times it's more of an escapism. To me, it's very similar to like people who read books a lot or watch TV a lot. Like it's just another media for them to consume.
It puts you in another world, basically, as I was trying to say.
Escapism.
It's escape from reality, because reality is a bitch.
Escapism.
Well, it depends on your reality, but stop talking about yourself on live TV. So it is what it is.
But it's just life, because you deal with a lot of stress, work, bills, depending on if you're in a relationship. But everything takes a toll on you. You need a way to decompress or get away from everything. And that's where gaming comes in. Some people, like he said, books, they escape, or some people watch TV. But we all need a escape mechanism.
For some people, they don't want to say it, but it's like just watching sports like all the time. I'm like, that's what it is. You're escaping from your reality.
Same thing with people who watch anime. I am an anime watcher too. If I'm not on the game, I will be watching anime.
You don't even have to be a gamer. Just understand that, this is the time that I'm enjoying for myself. Like, let me have my time. I'm not bothering you with my bullshit. I'm not coming to you about what issues I got to, because even if you want to hear it, you don't want to hear it. And if I tell you about it, you're not gonna really respect it, because you're gonna feel like I'm bitching.
To piggyback off of you, if you don't understand what I'm saying, I can't talk to you. Then you're lost in translation. Sorry. And you'll be like, oh, I don't understand that game talk. And now I'm pissed off at you because I'm looking like this dumb bitch.
Shit.
It really just comes down to understanding. Like the fact if you're a gamer or not, that doesn't really matter. If you understand that. Like I'm not gonna go up to someone who's reading a book and try and like talk with them and all this other shit. They're busy reading a fucking book.
As a girl standpoint, it's been pretty easy because most of y'all play 2K or Madden for starters.
I don't do that.
And
no.
2K just came out too. I know niggas.
Understand, all of my gamer people that are men have bought it already.
I'm not.
I didn't get it yet. It's next check.
Because you guys don't
violated last year.
You guys don't post. I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all don't post. That's not what I said.
Yeah,
I said that posted.
Who don't post?
I'm talking about. Did you post that you bought the game?
I just bought Madden.
Fuck that game, man. No, I'll probably buy it later. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta see what it looked like though.
I bought Madden.
They violated flashes last year.
Yeah, I caught Madden first. I'm gonna get 2K next time I get paid.
I dig it.
I'm still waiting for somebody's nice daughter to buy me one.
Oh, you never had nobody buy you a game before, dude?
I didn't say all that.
Yo, you need to start swinging extraordinary D.
I didn't say all that.
Well, I can say
I didn't say all that.
I've bought a game for guys before.
I guess I'm not doing an extraordinary dick, because I ain't have nobody got me shit, and I don't look forward to that, because I don't want you trying to hit me with the you would have had that shit if it wasn't for me. That's
traumatic, because that's really like not out of the kindness of your heart. See,
yeah, that's basically you trying to
and it's not somebody that you are willing to keep in terms of like a friend or like cordial gamer buddies. Like if that's not somebody you finna keep, then don't do it. That's right. Don't do it. But if it's somebody that you rock with like that, and that's your homie, that's however you want to name it, then yeah, buying games for that person or people is not that hard. I've even done Xbox Live subscriptions for people. Like I've done it.
I tell a girl, you give me.
I hear what you hitting at though.
I'm playing. You give me
I know that you're a gamer and that's something you do and you can't afford it, but I don't mind doing it for you if I rock with you like that.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, like that. I just feel like
that means I gotta get your ass Game Pass so you can finally experience the joy of what niggas got going on.
Does the person have to have a common genre or game type? Why or why not?
I would say at least have one particular genre of gaming we can game. That way we can connect better. You don't have to have just one where we can commonly play together. Facts. And that is definitely quality time. Facts. Especially. And it makes it more interesting because then you could place little wagers, have more fun with it. It makes it very more not only exciting, but it can get intimate.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Just conversation alone.
I think you should go ahead and have at least more than one, in my opinion, because it's just like, I want to be able to just have more than one game I could go ahead and just fuck with you. Like, I want to be able to know I could beat your ass in a couple of games. That's all it is.
I know where you coming from. I know what you're talking about.
I said this. If I find a girl that beat my ass in Madden, I'm gonna marry her. It is hard to get. It's very hard.
Can I correct your statement because you're missing another part? You said Tekken and Madden.
Yeah, but I'm saying Madden in general. I know Tekken, I'm gonna win and lose. But if you could beat me majority at Madden, I'm not talking about just one game. I'm talking on a consistent basis. Mm-hmm. We got a problem, but now I'm in love.
I'm in tears. You sound toxic as hell. Continuing on.
It's true. Look what happens when I play Madden. I'm in a zone. I'm in my own world.
Listen,
And then you see me play Killer Instinct. Moving on.
Oh, we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that.
I was whooping ass. It was so bad. I made sure he never played again.
I retired.
He retired. He had to. He had no choice.
I pulled one or two W's in that.
No, you was whooping ass. Once you learned the buttons, you was on a roll. Cause Jerell, he's played with Chris. Me, Chris, and him. We were all in the chat together playing. And Xanda. We were all in the Killer Instinct together.
Oh,
that shit was fire. Thaddeus was winning. He was even beating Chris. I was like, wait a minute, what's happening here?
I was button mashing at that time. I ain't even gonna lie.
I mean, the game is technically a button masher in a sense.
No, yeah. It is. But I didn't do I wasn't doing the one hit one button to do like mad combos and shit like that. I was doing.
Oh, you disabled it.
Multiple buttons, creating combos and shit like that. And then once I put that one attack, like hit this mad times to do a combo, or hit this button, I was like, and the shit started getting like notice of what I'm doing. I'm like, this shit ain't working for me.
This shit ain't working.
This shit ain't working for me.
I don't know about common genre. Like I said, a female's perspective, it's like, it's always a common denominator. And I would say half the time I can't have a commonality with somebody that does only sports, unless it was fight night.
Ooh.
And so that's the only time I can have a commonality, because I will use Lennox Lewis. That's just who I am. But at the same time, it's like, it's hard to find a commonality with someone that only plays that stuff, or only plays Call of Duty, or only plays Grand Theft Auto, or only plays, you know where I'm going with this. So it's hard to find. I mean, it's hard when it comes to that kind of perspective of having a common genre when I can't, because they play those certain games.
As long as they have variety in the games they play, it's fine.
That's my problem. There's no variety.
You need variety because you get bored of that one genre.
Not them niggas.
I'm just saying in general, if you want to have like something with somebody, it should be like genre. So you won't get bored of the same shit. Like I can play different ones. And
who here plays Master Duel?
Yu-Gi-Oh?
We watch Yu-Gi-Oh. We don't play it, okay? We watch it. We watch the show, but we don't play it. Thank you.
I played it in real life.
What are we talking about?
Oh!
Actual cards.
Sam, I missed my cards. I need to go find my cards.
I
used to have Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon cards.
I play Master Duel, and like I had
the Hypno. Remember Hypno for Pokemon, and it kind of like what's the holographic. There you go. I had one of those. I can't find it, and I'm hurt because I could have got money on it.
Oh wait, you get money for holographics now?
Yeah, you get bread for holographics.
Oh, bread.
I'm about to go into the
Thaddeus, bread change, life changing money.
Yo, 500 to over 1,000.
Tyre, you know how many I got, nigga? You know how many I got?
I don't.
Nigga.
He said I don't. It's like you don't live in the house with you.
No. It's okay because that shit was put up well before he was born, so it's understandable. Shit was just added to it later on, but I don't even know what the fuck it said. Like that's how real it is. That's how like make sure the shit is always preserved. Niggas was looking for it to be. So since niggas is looking for it, I'm about to put them out. I got a fuck ton. And I mean hacks and all that.
I don't gotta become a mill for my side hustle.
Yeah, it's wild. Like those cards are like bread, like thousands. But
Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If you have any first edition cards, it's bread. Right now.
I had the first edition cards. That's
too much shit away. Yo,
I threw mine too. I did too.
My parents sat over there and said, "Yo, these cards is bringing the demons into our house. These shits gotta go." So what the fuck are you talking about? The cards, my nigga. What? The fucking cards. Oh, because it's a dark magician, bitch.
Corvette.
That's all I was thinking. Couldn't say shit. In the garbage.
Oh,
motherfuckers is gone.
If the person doesn't play, are you willing to teach them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. It's got to be willing to learn.
Yes, you definitely have to be willing to learn. You can't just be after one time give up. Oh, I don't want to play this. And get the fuck off the sticks.
The fuck out my crib. Walk your ass home.
Are you at least giving the Uber? Like, goddamn.
Fuck
not
no,
you
walk
putting the
your
hand-
ass home.
Fuck no. You ain't want to play.
Not you putting your hand in the camera. Just
throw
ask the
I will
fucking
throw
question.
$275 at
High
your
five.
bean, John, just for you to get your ass home. That's all it is.
High five. High five, nigga. High five.
I got
What you talking about?
No, Thaddeus, sign off.
unlimited Metro. I could swipe you. I got this monthly. You could get swiped.
Take these quarters and go on about your day, son. What are you talking about?
Playing
The
games.
fuck out my crib.
My god brother trained a whole chick. Never, like literally a whole foreigner, fresh off the boat. Never touched a game. Never touched a game controller in her life. She got nice and Battlefield, like sniping, elite shit, popping niggas out of fucking planes. She's like elite shit. Within a couple months of touch, like he showed her, she kept watching his hands, what he's doing, how he, boom, okay, and did it. He showed her a couple times, and she was killing shit.
In my experience, when
Yes,
someone
I have no problem. If you're willing to learn, I'm willing to teach.
right,
Especially my favorite game, the game I don't give a fuck, I don't get tired of. I don't. Rocket League. It's all the way standalone by itself. Not too many people fuck with it, even though a lot of people fuck with it. And it's still like one of the most difficult, yet one of the most intriguing games to play. Because it's not based upon RNG, like random or whatever the fuck actions you put in the game allows you to overdo. No, it's your skill. It's all the way up to you. How nice you are makes you good or bad. Period. Dot. You can train and get better, or you can just not train and take your time getting better. Either way.
start them off with like simple party games. Like you only use like 1 to like 2 buttons at the absolute most. You don't want them to feel overwhelmed.
I learned the whole way.
That's a fact.
I tried to make a girl learn Yu-Gi-Oh. I tried to put a girl on Master.
Oh, bro, you fucked up, bro.
I fucked up.
Like, bro, Madden easier to learn than fucking you.
You said Madden would be easier to learn?
I said Magic the Gathering.
Not the Magic.
Bro, when I tell people,
you know what? I would have thought Smite would have probably been easier for her.
Smite is not easy.
Not at all.
It's complicated as hell.
Compared to Yu-Gi-Oh, where you got to read and anticipate your opponent.
Y'all fucking hate readers, huh?
You got to read the cards.
I hate Tyre right now. Sign off, my
You
guy.
gotta believe in the cards too, nigga. You can't just leave that part out. You gotta believe in the bitches.
Heart of the cards.
That's it.
The pendulum shit, I was like, all right, yeah, fuck this. It's just way too fucked. It's way too fucking.
See, I don't have a pendulum.
Roll the dice, nigga. Roll the dice.
Yo, hold on. I don't have a pendulum deck. I have a regular summoning deck and I have a synchro deck.
Synchro's fine. XYZ's fine. Pendulum.
Fusion is still good. Fusion is
Do
still
you see
good.
how far off I'm left? I'm still with the Pharaoh.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about what the fuck y'all talking about.
I'm still with the Pharaoh.
I'm all the way lost.
I'm soaking up all this.
It's basically completely. They add shit that just completely changes the fucking game. Like you watch the anime, the shit that they have now. Nah, you don't know what the fuck's going on.
It took me a while to learn Link Summon.
Fuck Link Summoning, bro. That's just stupid. That shit is just fucking.
He said, "Fuck that, guys. I'm going."
No, it ain't a card game anymore. It's chess with fucking cards at that point.
Yo, because those effects is a bitch.
If the person doesn't want to learn, then is that an automatic dub? Or do you create boundaries or guidelines instead?
I would say you create boundaries and guidelines.
Okay.
When I'm playing the game, do not interrupt me, or I will chew your ass for lunch. Do not fuck with me.
That sounds great. Like you saying that sounds great to a woman. Don't do that.
Look,
it's not in a good way. I'll say that. Don't interrupt me when I'm playing the game.
I'm just making sure you know what you said. That's all I was doing.
Okay, good. But I get what you're saying.
You do? You sure?
Yes, because obviously we know the situation of a
The
woman like,
grocery
oh,
store
well,
is
I guess
open in
I do not
somebody's
win.
house.
So
Nah.
if you are not willing to go ahead and learn, and then you can't see that this is my stress relief, this is what I come home to, not only you, but the game, yo, dog, get the fuck out. 275 on the counter.
Isn't that an L?
In the bag. It's ready to go. Even got some saltine crackers with some spray on cheese so you can wait for that motherfucking train and have your belly slightly full.
Hey, there's nothing
It's a
wrong with
juice
spray on
box
cheese.
behind the refrigerator if you want it. That's all it is.
Damn,
Behind
I'm
the
prepared.
refrigerator.
He caught me in mid-sentence. He said, isn't that an L?
Hey, no, like if you're in a relationship and the relationship doesn't go anywhere because of that, that's an L in the relationship. Is that not? How's that a dub? The relationship is over at that point.
It's an L.
That's an L.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, no, it's over. It's a dub.
It's
Not
an
a W, but
No,
I
it's
mean,
an
like,
L.
it's
So
over.
I feel like you can answer the same question as we did earlier. Like, it just comes down to understanding. Like, understand, like, if you don't game and all that, like, this is my thing. I'm not going to bother you when you're doing your thing, whatever that is, sewing, going
Like,
shopping.
I don't bother you when you
It
watch
goes as far as
another
the
hip hop.
boundaries. It goes as far as boundaries, setting boundaries. As
Like
far
I
as
said,
like you know, if you're coming home to whatever, then you could actually do boundaries. Do like just when you get on the game, you say I'm gonna be off in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes turn into like hours, but you could like set a certain time. Like, all right, let me decompress for an hour or two or something like that, and then spend quality time with the person. So I would say like it's down to like boundaries and restrictions and stuff like that. Like you're not saying I'm restricting you or not saying like I don't want nothing to do with you, but I need to decompress from my day, decompress from whatever I just came from. So I just need my time. Give you my time, and then we can have us time.
Right. That's fair.
I get up and leave. We cuddling. I get up and leave. I go to the living room, and you hear that beat. Don't ask me why did I hear that beat. Just know I'm on the game. Don't ball. Give me my tea, and I'll be all right. Period.
The first thing I do is come home and put on the game. I don't say hi, I'm home. I don't give you a kiss or anything like that. Just you should understand I had a bad day. I really don't want to talk about it right now.
Hey, if you gonna stick by the game, you could do one or two things. You can shut up or suck my dick. That's all I'm gonna touch the game.
Why did me and Kay do the same head nod? I'm in tears.
Nah, I miss them days. I ain't gonna front, son. Come home to a meal, get some head while I'm playing the game. That shit was dope. I'm not even gonna lie. But 2022. So that ain't here right now. When it comes down to it, yeah, leave me the fuck alone. If you like, listen, I'm gaming, let me rock out. I'm not bothering you.
But then you also have to talk to the person to get an understanding. Like talk to the person to get the understanding, to make sure you guys are on one accord and that no one's feeling left out or like left field somewhere. Have that understanding, get on one accord so you know what it is or they know what it is.
It's really coming down.
That's why I say you can sit next to me and talk to me, but
that's what I was gonna say.
But if you ain't doing that or the other thing, don't nag me.
But hold on, I'm throwing a monkey wrench. Y'all ready for it? Here we go.
No.
So there's people, not saying you guys, but I'm giving a general consensus that don't want nobody, good day, bad day, indifferent, that don't want nobody talking to them while they're playing games.
There are people like that. I have my days.
Right. So like what? So if you wanted the person set off rip, that you wanted the person to sit there and say, ask questions about it, get intrigued about what you're playing or stuff like that, and you tell them, don't ask me no questions, you're nagging me. Where does the boundary come in? Where does the guideline come in? That's my question. Like, where does that come in? If you're like Sam said, I'm having a bad day, I'm not talking to you. It's like, where's the communication in terms of that? Like silent treatment don't work for everybody.
It's a lack of communication. And that's your relationship starts relationship starts to, not saying be rocky, but you throw a little rock and little monkey wrench and your whole relationship with the person due to the fact that like you're now lacking to talk to me, lacking to communicate with me. You know, you say you want quality time and stuff like that, but now you're like pushing me to the side and not expressing how you feel or saying anything. So now you're gonna make me feel like I done something or like something like that.
Just a simple like, hey, today was not the greatest. I'll be like, cool, I'm just watch you play or watch you stream or whatever the case may be. But if there's nothing being said and you just walk in the door and you just sit down, I'm like,
yeah, it's like I think you think like you did
where did we go wrong? Like,
but that comes down as like what she said, communication, letting your partner know, hey, it's one of those days. That's where you got to be the bigger person and let your partner know.
If that's happening, if that is happening, you're going to have a talk. Otherwise, your relationship is just going to head straight out the fucking door, because that is a lack of communication. Any and all relationships, communication is just the foundation of it, period.
Because I take, for instance, I when I get mad, I do that. And that's also with work too. And sometimes I mess up at work because I forgot to say something because I'm pissed off. Now something else that could have been done at work ain't done. Or like you said, when you come home, you don't let them know, then you wonder why your significant other is in that situation. They coming at you complaining, and you're like, this person's annoying the fuck out of me, but you didn't let them know the situation. You also have to take into consideration like how everything maneuvers.
Now, for me, speaking from past tense as well as what I know I would do, I off the rip was coming in and letting it be known, hey, listen, this is what my day was like. But I'm not gonna give you I'm pissed off. I'm not gonna give you my emotions. I'm gonna tell you, listen, this is what happened today. So right now, I need some time to chill, and I'll go from there. From that point, if I want to get all emotional and talk my hot shit with my boys, then that's what I'm doing. You overhear me talking, but from that point, I'm not gonna have like there's certain conversations. I'm gonna let you know off the rip. Hey, listen, I'm going through this right now, so let me have some time. But after that, like when it come down to it, I'll let you know. Yeah, so this is what really went down. Rather than go from that point, but I need to get that shit out another way before I just come, because I'll come and be all mad emotional about what the fuck happened, and not towards you, but just in general about how angry I am. And that's not something that you need to see from me. You don't need to see that from me unless it's from games, because it's not that serious. At that point, it's not that serious. It depends on the person. I'll say that, because for me, past tense, it didn't have, the person understood, but they wasn't a gamer, so they didn't fully grasp it. So they would still talk their shit later on.
Firmly grasp it.
I mean, as long as you're like willing to talk to your partner, but like to help them understand it.
Well, I would tell them what happened, but as in how it truly affected me in an emotional state, I can't let that part out. I gotta let that out on the game. Like, I can't give you how fucking pissed off it got me to the point where I wanted to fucking break somebody's neck, and actually like really let that part out. I can say it, but I can't show you that physical, like, this is how I felt. I have to put that in the game. I have to. And I'm gonna talk my shit in the game too.
You're saying like you can tell them what it was that made you angry or something, but you can't tell them why it made you angry?
No. I can tell them why it made me angry, as in I can explain to them situations everything in full, not a problem. But when it comes down to how that emotion is, how it affected me emotionally, I can't give you that. I can only give that to the game. And I have to let that shit out that way. Or I could fuck the shit out of you and be the one to work. But at the same, like,
I think I get what you're saying.
There you go. Boom.
Taking your frustrations out on them. You're not trying to do.
Do you invite the person into your gamer chats?
No.
Depends.
They can join. Just open. I respect that. That.
It's not more of a like, oh, there's this girl in the chat and I really don't want you to join. It's more of a, I have certain dudes in the chat. They get fucking nasty as fuck and I just don't want her hearing all that.
Do not.
Now
do
that
not-
I'll lock the
do
party
not
down
get
for.
in the group chat where we're playing different games and two people are playing Apex. That you do not want to hear that. It's not a real
Why
chat.
not? What's wrong with that?
Nah.
When they're losing, when they're losing,
You
Oh,
can't hear
losing. I
shit.
didn't hear the word losing. Forgive me.
You can't hear shit. If you playing anything where you gotta hear footsteps, you can't hear shit in a party where everybody's playing some other shit or everybody's talking shit. No. You gotta either silence everybody else, like literally mute them or turn them the fuck down enough where it's not affecting you any further and you can actually hear the person you're gaming with, or make your own fucking party. That's the best fucking thing I can tell you. Cause that's the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make my own party. If I'm gaming with somebody and I can't hear shit, or I gotta hear footsteps, let me be playing the Rocket Blade voice, and you niggas is playing Tekken or some other shit. I promise you, I'm out.
quick
I'm
question.
fucking gone.
Quick question. These are for people. Have you ever been in a Smite game chat?
Nah.
Fuck
Nah.
my game chat, bro. Toxic as shit.
See?
Toxic
You
as shit.
want her in that game chat? Do you want her in that game chat?
Nah, son. She don't need to be
Oh,
in
wait. I have been in a Smite chat. Actually, I have. I didn't play, but I joined.
No,
I knew
no.
the person.
that. Voice chat? Like talking.
Yeah,
then
voice
talking
chat.
shit.
Yes, I've been in a voice chat. I was in a clan. I wasn't in the clan, but I was in a clan's chat.
I'm assuming they talking about playing with randoms, where or
Well,
like
you saying
you're
randoms?
soloing, or you're solo queuing type shit. Because
Oh,
a lot
nah.
of people solo queuing that.
No.
So like, yo, the motherfuckers talk the most shit. Nice job, nice job, nice job, over and over again. Motherfucker, I will stab you through this fucking internet. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't. I wish I could. I can't. I can't physically do it. I'm gonna spike your fucking router though. I'm gonna spike your router. That's what they're
Not
doing.
spike
Or a GTA 5 game, GTA 5 lobby.
In my opinion, it didn't depend on the chats because you guys have been very nice to each other. Because just know, like at least 3 of you know each other through the chats. So I kind of like put everybody together. But if people are not feeling it, or if they feeling whatever way, it doesn't matter what it is, then I'll keep it with the people I know, and then whenever you want to feel free to invite everybody, then I'll do it again. I don't mind. Like I will add anybody into where I am if I consider you cool to me. So like I've had chats where it's been 5 of us in the room playing the same game, or 4 of us in the room, somebody's playing Red Dead Redemption and they're playing by themselves, but they're still, in the chat, still having conversations. So for me, it really doesn't matter as long as we're all respectful and we know how to have conversations and be grown adults. That's just what it is.
We ain't all kids.
Yeah, like we're grown people. Like at least with our chats, we are grown ass people. We're not the little middle schoolers and elementary kids playing Fortnite. Remember that. We are all grown ass adults that can sit there and play the same games, talk the same trash, and say fuck them kids.
It's
always fuck them kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Still,
like,
still,
and I
still
don't
I
even
have
mean
some.
in real life.
really
I mean it in the fucking chats. Them little niggas. Sam, good question. Good, perfect segue. Story time. So me and Sam were in a chat. It was for Fortnite because he's helping me with my storm place. It was the one that called you Mexican. So this little white kid kept asking us like where we were from. So I told him where I was from, and then Sam said, "Oh, I'm from here." And so then he asked, what our background was. I felt no way, and I said, "Oh, I'm black." And Sam said, "Oh, he said he was Spanish." Oh, he was like, "Oh, you fucking Mexican." It was so racist that Sam was just. Hey, let me tell, and like I said, 3 of y'all know how Sam is. He just starts laughing and saying, "Yeah," and
like I said, "Capazol."
And I was like, Sam, he's being a fucking racist. And I said it loud and fucking clear. He was a fucking cracker. He was a cracker. He was a redneck.
Like I said, those Fortnite kids. That's why I don't.
It was wild. Like we didn't even. It was wild. Like to this day, I still have him blocked on Fortnite. It was wild. I was like, Sam, this is not good. Okay. I had to treat him like a kid. I was like, Sam, this is not the way. This is not it.
I was just laughing at him.
Yeah, but Sam,
I wasn't encouraging it. I was
laughing is encouragement. If you didn't know,
no, like that's not what I mean. Funny that this kid like really done said that shit. I knew it was racist. I knew that.
It was so racist.
Depends on who I'm talking to, because I can't put you in that circle if you don't do what they do. I mean, it's not too much of a problem to have you there, but if you're gonna be there and you don't feel comfortable there, I'm not gonna put you in a position where you don't feel comfortable in. You know, I'll put you in circles that you fit into if you want to be there.
That's fair.
So if this person that I'm with or this person that I want to be, you know, they like games, or at least they heard of games, or they are talkative, they're communicative, they don't even have to play games as long as they talk, you know. I can have them in that space. We'll talk about games. She'll talk with me about games, and then we'll vibe. You know, vibing is vibing. Doesn't matter who's with.
That makes sense. I mean, comfortability is definitely a thing. I didn't hear that from anybody. Being comfortable. Comfortability goes a long way.
Hey,
that's why you always ask the question, would you like to join and meet my friends?
This is just my perspective.
Then they'll say yeah, and then get mad that, oh, they was talking like that. I told you. You give them a fair warning and they still complain.
But at least you ask the question. It's up to the person to leave.
You know, it goes like because listen, it's like terms of service. You made them sign the waiver. You said, all right, you have explicit permission to be here. Whatever happens after that is not my fault. I am not liable for anything you experience after I warned you whether or not you're going in. So when you get in there, she signed the waiver. Whatever happens, she
not the waiver. Like I said,
I'm saying that's how it started. The terms. That's what I was saying.
You did a blood contract.
If you read the terms of service that I laid out for you on the table in triplicate, and it said, "Do you want to go into this chat? Are you okay with anything that they might say?" I list all the things. Boom, boom, boom. You know what they're going to say in there. Do you sign your name? You sign your name at the bottom of this paper. That means you agree. And when you sign that paper, that's not my fault. After you sign it, if you don't sign it, you won't join.
So that's you creating the boundary or guideline in terms of like joining chat.
Correct. If you want to jump in, because what he was saying is like, you don't want that bad ending where she goes in after you ask her if she's okay, and then she says, yeah, I'm fine. She joins, and then she feels bad. I'm saying that it is what it is. You got to let that be, because you asked her and you told her whatever was going to be in there. You listed every single thing that was going to happen in there, and you let her in. When she feels bad about it, or when she feels sad or she leaves, then I mean, yeah, that's going to feel bad, but you got to take that on the chip on your shoulder, because you know, you're going to feel bad with her. Of course you're going to feel bad with her. That's your girl. But y'all not a Mickey Mouse couple. Y'all going to get through that. It's fine.
I am in deep.
But by the end of that experience, you'll know, all right, she doesn't want to be there anymore. Bet. That's my clique, my circle. I chill with them. I game. I do what I want, and she does what she wants. We're still together. That doesn't mean we broke up. What is that, man?
And it could also be somebody like a female that you rock with that play games with you too.
Of course, anybody in there. It doesn't matter, male, female, whoever wants to be in that chat. We vibe.
My whole thing on it, I'll do competitive play every now and then where we take shit a little more serious about the game. I ain't trying to hear about how Becky was a bitch while trying to focus on healing everyone else, because I don't know who needs healing.
Well,
but Sam, you are the healer. You are the world-class healer in Overwatch.
That's what I mean. Like,
wait. You said who's your main? Who's your main?
He's a Mercy, in my opinion.
I'm a Moira, first off.
He's a better Mercy, in my opinion. But Moira definitely, he be whooping ass.
You said Moira. All right. Are you sure you're a healer? Are you sure you're a healer?
Nah, he heals. No, Andrew. No. There's no shade. There's no shade here. We all play Overwatch in here. Well, I'm saying me, Sam, Thaddeus, Slim, and you and me. We all play. We have a team right now. We definitely, he heals the hell out of people.
All right, I won't diss it.
Listen, And when I'm a Mercy, I'll be doing what? When I'm a Zenyatta, I'll be doing what?
All right, look. See, when you play as those healers, all they really need to do is heal. They don't have a separate function where they have to hit somebody in their dome piece. Zenyatta has damage,
Discord
but
does
his
a lot
stuff
of damage. Discord gives them debuff at least.
absolutely, I guarantee. But that's the thing. Zenyatta's healing is completely separate from his damage. Because I know for a fact, as a fellow Moira healer, what I do is get gold. What I do if I'm playing Moira is get gold in eliminations and ask.
That's what Sam be doing. You absolutely right.
And then I ask my team, "Well, did you die? Did you die though?
Did you die?"
Gold healing.
I got gold Elam.
Yeah, no, Sam be healing and gold Elams at the same time. I ain't gonna hold you.
I killed the whole squad, so you don't have to be healed. There, problem solved.
Honestly, I'm like a tank. I'm a tank healer kind of person, but
and like taking the game more seriously and all that.
Yeah,
like immersed into it. Yeah, you hungry, baby? Hold on. And I'm not trying to hear how Becky was a bitch at the same time in both my ears.
Oh yeah, because I understand.
Feeling, yeah, fuck it, yeah, come on. I'll invite you right now.
Yeah, I get it. But that's why you got different. That's why you got different servers. You know, Discord doesn't only have one spot for you to hang at. If you got your pro bros, you chill with them in the server that you vibe in.
About that. We should do a Discord.
Like if you want a Discord server to like separate it, you have the pro guys chilling out in that one server, and for the everyone server where you'll just chilling or playing casual games or just chat in the chat. That's your chat server. You know, modern problems require. Say it with me now. Modern solutions. That's all.
I hate you when you do that shit.
Come on. I get the dynamic though. What he's talking about because I mean sometimes you really either don't want to or you don't have the space or whatever to be on Discord. So you like the convenience of being on Xbox and when your girl's around you for Xbox and PlayStation. You don't want all your bros being like, yo, why she in here? Yo, get her out of here.
Let's say if one of my dudes who I play would be saying that shit, I kick them. Like, that's my girl.
Look, I know we can't play games, but you're playing too many games. Don't play that one.
I'm in tears.
You have to chat now. You know the rules.
Sorry, you gotta go. You're gone.
We hit Overwatch. You playing mind games, bro. Get out of here.
That's wild. Where can the people follow you all?
Follow me on Twitch, Slimmest1 Gaming, SLIMMEST 1 GAMING.
If you
I gotta leave for a second.
My name is Burning Mode in capitals.
Burning Mode.
Hey, it's been that since 360. Hasn't changed.
It really has. That's the fun. That's the fun.
I feel like I had you as a friend for a long time, like way before even gaming like with Gianni. That's probably weird as hell.
Probably did. Did you play Destiny or Gears of War?
Yes. Yeah.
Probably Gears. Yeah, I was about to say probably
there
one of those.
That's crazy, sir. Because I know I seen that name for a minute. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I remember that name.
Well, I'm on everything. I have PlayStation and Xbox, are both Reptarger93. And my Switch code is so long that I'd have to type it into the comments, so I will definitely put that in there.
Oh wow, Switch.
Okay. If I were to shout myself out, give a little plug. You don't have to find me, but if you do, it's on Twitch. I don't really do much on there anymore, but if I am doing anything, you'll see it. ACEWT 101. I'm typing in the new codes right now. I know that name sounds weird, but
anybody has a quote or a saying or anything that they would like to say?
I don't got a quote today. Today I don't got a quote.
I'm surprised, Leaky Ketchup.
Yo, you're not gonna let that one live out.
I won't, because Kevin is still. If you ain't quit school, you ain't quit on this dick. Fuck out of here.
Oh boy! Wow! Big quote! Big quote! Quote that! Quote that! Archive that. Put that one on. Put that one on.
Oh, she got something in the back of her throat that ain't a cough.
Whoa! I mean, it may not. That may not be a cough, but it's whooping all right.
Hey! Smoke weed every day.
Oh, no beluga whales.
No beluga whales and no behemoths. not looking like my laundry bag full.
Yo, you can't be looking like a laundry bag.
Oh boy. Remember.
Only through fire is a strong sword forged. You sound like Forged in Fire. You've been watching that show too much. I love that show, by the way. It's a really good show.
Never fuck bitches, get money.
I'm telling you.
That part.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
telling
sir.
you. When
All
she's
day,
in the
every
server, serve her.
day, every
I
day.
hate you, Andrew. I hate
Yo.
you.
Don't ever let pussy fuck up the money. Because if you get money, pussy always come.
For all
Don't
hearts
spend
and minds.
money on catnip when you are the attraction.
If you don't follow me already on Instagram, I am on Reptar_Love Jones, R3PTAR_LOVEJ and Winnie Z. And we are on YouTube. Search, which is Dating with Reptar. And we are on Facebook at Dating with Reptar. But this is friends. This is. Sam got his pussy in the camera. Ow.